What's going on, fellas? Madden Doctor back again. Welcome to another video. Gonna try to finish the year strong because we're definitely going hard in Madden 20. Got a lot of momentum this year. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. I'm not done. I just been taking some time off of Madden, but I've been getting back into some saloon games. I posted my last video on this channel was a gameplay video of a saloon game. And this is something I've been running into a lot. It's people's favorite thing to do. It's the 3-3-5 on Saloon. So that's about as competitive as it gets. This is a high-level play being ran by the most competitive players on the scene right now. So what it is, it's just 3-3-5 dogs all go. They call it against trips. You know, PA crossers is the most popular one, but you can run it against a bunch of different things. What they're doing is just baseline press, right? Crash your D-line up, and then they'll do something like this. They'll cross man this guy on circle. He's got a nice wide angle or a low angle, so he's going to take away the crosser, and then they'll put this guy in a safety just to be safe, and then they'll kind of user this guy right here. They'll run towards the line and then just user him over the middle of the field. You're responsible for the running back. If he runs out on an out route on the running back, you can take that away quickly. But everything's going to be pretty much locked down. Or you can just put him in a mid-read and user peppers like this. So either way will work. But you're going to get absolute crazy heat, untouched. After you take this guy out of the zone and man him up, you're really only blitzing 5. But it's just such a wide angle from this blitzing corner right here. And then with the line spread out and crashing up, they don't really stand a chance. So just a bunch of different things you can do. You can put Ward on like a deep quarter, leave peppers coming down, and then use your Schobert. I just like to leave them in a blitz. I think it confuses the line a little bit more. But this is the first thing they're doing, and then we'll dive into the next play. And if you don't get it screaming like the first play, there I left the play action on, so I think it messed with it. But you will get a quick shed even if you don't get the screamer. So let's do it one more time with the running back blocking. Let's say he even moves this guy in and blocks him like a lot of people do. Baseline press, crash your D-line up. Now if you know he's blocking both the running back and the tight end, don't be afraid to send an extra guy. So instead of cross-manning this guy, maybe just send him, and then you're just responsible for green over the middle. And you see it just scream off the edge there untouched. Alright boys, so the next thing you can do out of this nickel 3-3-5 is the cover 4 drop. Really good play here. And I've said this before, it's something I actually didn't notice for a long time. You notice the little X's in the play art? That's your DB. Especially in a play like this where you can't really tell which one's a linebacker, which one's a DB. The little circles are your linebackers. The X, you see the X on the purple, you know that's a DB. So you want to run that, and you can solve this by just, you know, going to your coaching adjustments in game and putting auto flip on. But you definitely want the nickel corner on the bunch side. So let's just go against like the meta here, for example, the verticals play. You want that nickel corner on the bunch side. I don't know if this is exact, but I just spent about 45 minutes in the lab, and I just found the best setup for this cover 4 play, especially against bunch, especially if they max protect. So let's just run the meta here, say they're doing something like this. Remember, you got the nickel corner on the bunch side there. You're gonna baseline press. You're going to blitz that corner that you press. What you do is just blitz all your linebackers. You're going to go ahead and put this guy over here in a spy, and you're going to use your Schobert. Just leave him on his blitz, but you're not actually going to blitz him. You're just going to kind of run and hover. So you're really only, I mean, I guess you're sending 6, but it's against a max protect. So this guy you're going to, so I'll show you. You snap the ball. You let the line kind of settle in who they're blocking. And then you click down on the right stick and send your spy. The rest is just a matter of preference. You can do whatever you want behind this blitz. I like to cross man the R1 receiver there. The nice thing about this 3-3-5 also is you can put peppers in a purple zone in like a quarter and a dollar. You can't change this safety into a purple, so that's nice. You can kind of have a shell over here. something like this, I would probably put Randall in a deep third, since that's pretty bare in the middle there, and then you're going to take everything underneath here, because you do have the deep quarter over there as well to protect against that crosser, and then you'll also have the user. So you snap the ball, you kind of run down, let him settle, and then send your spy. Right there, he got picked up, but he doesn't always. Let's see if we can do it a little bit quicker here. Max protect, drag square, baseline press, blitz that guy, blitz everybody, spy him. And just for the sake of time, I'm not going to adjust the zones, but remember, you can adjust the zones behind here however you'd like. Kind of hover and then send your, see how the QB spy there gets through untouched, just glitches out the running back, even though you had a free blocker there. And I believe that's what happened. If you watch the gameplay video, my last video, I was complaining about, I was in an I form close, max protect only, and I had 2 blockers just standing there, and the guy came through. I believe it was a spy. See how he just doesn't get registered. 2 guys there. You got 68 and the running back available for blocking, and nobody picks him up. He runs straight through. So absolutely nasty. Baseline press, crash your D-line up, blitz that corner, and then blitz all of your linebackers. Put him in a spot, and you are good to go from here. Do whatever you want behind here. You can put him in a quarter or a deep half. Put him in a third. Really whatever you want to do. Something like this, I would kind of run down, take away the first read, and then probably bail out for the post route. It all depends on what he's running, obviously. Kind of let him settle and then click R. See how smooth and slick that comes through? And it's all about the timing of when you click, when you actually click down on the right stick. So I keep saying it, but you want to let the line settle, kind of determine who they're blocking, and then click it. And he runs right through at the quarterback. It's absolutely nasty. And then the more guys he sends on routes, the less guys you have to block. So let's say he starts using X. You know, a lot of people are doing stuff like this, something like this, or Dragon X, and maybe something like this. See a lot of that going on with the Madden challenge. So what you can do then is use one more guy in coverage. So I would do something like leave him in a soft squat, put him over on the deep half, maybe put him in a hook curl or even the purple, and then you could leave him in a mid read or even a deep blue. Then user this guy, still use your spy, but then user this guy, and you don't have to blitz him. So now you're only sending 5 against 4 receivers. So just same kind of thing, just time it, wait for the line to settle, then send your QB contain or your QB spy, and he looped around there untouched. It's really ridiculous how this gets through. So baseline press, crash your D-line out, blitz that corner, and then do whatever you want. I like to just blitz them all, and then you can adjust from here. Maybe do something like this. Now you got a mid read out there, you got a soft squat, something like this. You're really locking them down. Everybody's going but the running back. Wait a second, then send your spy. And every once in a while they'll get picked up, but you got great coverage behind it, and you get a quick shed. So that's blitz number 2, and then the third one is just the QB or the Tampa 2, and this Buzz 3 is really good. I've been running this for a while. What I like to do with the Buzz 3 is just baseline, shift right, and crash right. And this gets pretty quick pressure, but let me not get ahead of myself. So let's show you the cover 2. Or the Tampa 2, cover 2, and then the cover 2 man as well is really efficient. I like to run the cover 2 man away from the bunch, and same kind of thing, just spy him, blitz him. The trick is to have one blitzer on this side and one spy on the other side, and then you have your D-line crashed out. So it really spreads everything out. The offensive line picks up who they're going to block, and then you have that QB spy just shooting the gap. Just like that. Boom. And that's the man version. That version is really good. And then the Tampa 2. I love to have this on the bunch sides. This is just very similar to the nickel blitz 2. Baseline press. I've been running the same version of this Tampa 2 335 since Madden 16. I like the baseline press and then shift towards the blitzer and crash your D-line down. And then with this, just depends on what he's doing and how aggressive you want to get. But if he's max protecting, what you can do is blitz Kirky. Same thing, blitz all of them, spy this guy, and use your Schobert. I like to have the spy on the opposite side of the bunch with this one. And, you know, always bring your safeties down. Just really delays him in making his read because they'll be closer to the receiver, obviously. Wait a second, send your spy. Everything was kind of jumbled there, so let's see if that wasn't very good. Let's see if we can get one more time. Baseline press, shift right, crash down, spy. Let's go against the bunch. And you're gonna get quick pressure. So I hope you enjoy this, fellas. I'm gonna go into more detail on my Patreon. Those guys have been loyal all year round. I definitely want to hook them up as far as the other two blitzes out of this formation, and then the best way to run coverage out of this formation right now. The way I'm seeing it ran in these money games is a huge headache. It's very hard to beat. So I'll cover that more in detail, but this is some great information here to get you started. Hope you enjoy it, fellas. I hope it helps you out. Drop it a like if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Enjoy the rest of your Madden season.